The Asia Cup is around the corner, and one of the teams that all eyes will be on is the Indian national side. There's a lot of chatter around what the squad will look like given the controversies that have swirled around the players involved, so let's dive right in. The biggest reason why everyone is buzzing about the Indian selection is because of Gautam Gambhir and what kind of a squad he will pick. Gambhir has been instrumental in curating the new look test squad, a much younger side. So there is a lot of talk of him shaping this one as well. Of course, a lot of the seniors already announced their retirement from the T20 setup, but will there be any surprises here? Media reports are going on a spiral of Shubman, Gill and Yashasvi Jaiswal possibly not being in the reckoning, but why is this a shocker? They were not part of the last T20 series that India played. Let's look at the side that took on England some months ago. The captain was Suryakumar Yadav. Akshar Patel was his vice captain. So logically, that should continue. As of now, there are three captains in charge of the three different formats. Rohit Sharma for the one-dayers, Suryakumar Yadav for T20 internationals, and Shubman Gill for tests. Are the selectors impressed with Gill's performance as a batter enough to get him a look in for the T20 lineup? If yes, how and in what capacity? Now, the Indian T20 side has a rather settled batting order. There is the firepower that Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma bring right at the top as openers. As a backup opener, the squad could rope in a Yashasvi Jaiswal, who is pretty lethal in this format too. Then the newly promoted number 3 Tilak Verma. Now, this is a very solid top 3 here. Suryakumar Yadav is fit to take the field after his surgery. He has been recuperating well and hitting his strides. We've seen him get back to training afterwards, so he comes in then. So Shubman Gill may not really find a place here. Now we come to the middle order. Now there's a lot of talk of Shreyas Iyer coming into the 11 possibly after his diligent showing across domestic tournaments over the last 1 year and the ODI format as well. Then that will mostly have to be at the expense of one of the players who are coming down the order. Let's look at who are the others in that lineup. You have a backup keeper. That should be a toss-up. The keeper should be a toss-up. Between Dhruv Jurel and Jitesh Sharma. All-rounder Hardik Pandya will be in. So too Rinku Singh, who's a game changer. Can Shivam Dube still find a place in this mix? He will have to fight someone like Washington Sundar for a spot in the squad. Someone who has impressed all with his performance against England in the test series that concluded recently. The spin department should see Ravi Bishnoi and Varun Chakravarti unless the selectors are trying to shake things up and get a top performer from the Indian Premier League or so. But the biggest inclusion in the bowling department has to be that of Jasprit Bumrah, the man who has been in the thick of it for the last few weeks. There has been a massive uproar over his workload management, as you can see, but rather the lack of it, much of which continues to simmer even as India approaches the Asia Cup. So Bumrah's availability, especially in the backdrop of all of this, does come as a big talking point here in the lead up to the Asia Cup. And Asia Cup being a T20 tournament shouldn't trouble the pacer all too much, but he will need some solid support from the other end. In the absence of an injured Mohammad Shami and with news of Siraj possibly missing out this one, the onus will be on a few of the personnel who showed promise in the IPL like Arshdeep Singh, Prasidh Krishna or Harshit Rana. But how does this squad overall look to you? There are a few injury and few niggles as well. There are a few concerns for them. Do send in your thoughts.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 trilhão euro mo.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.